Good morning. I'm Roger Perlmutter, Chairman of the Board of Trustees of Reed College, and on behalf of the Reed Institute, it is my privilege this morning to welcome you to Reed's 2015 commencement exercises. It's a beautiful day in Portland, Oregon. More than 100 years ago, our college was founded with the idea in mind that rigorous intellectual inquiry, critical thinking, and the close reading of texts in a format of deep intellectual analysis would lead to a group of citizens who are better informed and better prepared not only to manage the world outside, but more importantly, to lead lives worth living. Today, we recognize the class of 2015 who have engaged in those efforts for the last 4 or more years. It's been hard work, a lot of it. But we also recognize the faculty, the alumni. We recognize the families who have contributed so much to this wonderful day, where we, in a ceremony of great decorum, will confer upon the graduates the recognition that they deserve. It is a wonderful day, our 2015 commencement exercises. I now have the privilege of introducing the president of our alumni board, class of 77, Mr. Scott Foster. Scott?
In the course of a 26-year career as a naval officer, I moved around a lot. I lived all over the world, 2 or 3 years at a time. Sometimes I got to know my neighbors, but mostly it was just a series of nodding acquaintances. And certainly suburban life just happened with no effort on my part. I certainly never thought about things like the police or the electricity or the water or ambulances or fire trucks, any of that kind of stuff. All of that just happened. Well, now I live on a very remote section of the Northern California coast. It's a small ranch on the cliffs high above the Pacific Ocean, and it's beautiful, and it's very isolated. It's an hour and a half to my first stoplight. For people who live where I do, there's an implicit acceptance of self-reliance when things aren't going well. People who live where I do, they've made a choice to live on the edge and far from any of those support systems that you normally don't think about, like after a storm, keeping the electricity on and the roads open. It's all about shelter, power, water, and food. People who live where I do, they know that they have to take care of problems with these things themselves, or it doesn't get done. I've been there 9 years now. It's the longest I've ever lived in one place. And after a couple of years, it was an odd realization that I'm going to know these people, my neighbors, for the rest of my life, or theirs. Because these people, we're going out feet first. We're staying there. Are we all friends? No, thankfully. But, you know, we all try to get along, even though we disagree on many things. There's one thing that we all agree on, though, and that is we look out for each other. If there's a problem, we deal with it together and help each other out. We live in an area of big timber, redwoods, and have heavy winds and big storms. And if there's a tree across the road, we could wait 2 or 3 days for county roads to come and clear it, or we could deal with it ourselves. So we get our chainsaws and we deal with it. A tree went through somebody's roof last winter. We all got together, we took the tree off the roof, we cut it up, we helped him get a patch started, and then we all went home because nobody really likes that guy. So when somebody new moves to the area, The feeling is generally positive, as a new person always brings a new viewpoint or a handy aptitude. It's another person to recruit for the school board or the volunteer fire department or join the community garden group or the reading group. It's an odd combination of a warm welcome and an inculcation to the various responsibilities for keeping things going for the common good. The new person benefits from the support and the security of their friends and neighbors, but they're also expected to shoulder some of that load, and it works. Those who stick around make us greater than the sum of our parts. And what it took me a few years to realize was that I have come into a community. And that is a new experience for me. It's a community of those who collectively share a unique experience, the decision to live in a beautiful but isolated environment. It's a community of those who, by virtue of this decision, have made a collective commitment to look out for each other and a collective commitment to look out for the common good and the stability and the future of our community. In about an hour, depending on how long I talk, you are going to be joining a community. Those who have not had this unique experience cannot be in this community. Only you can join this community. You will be alumni of Reed College. You will be in this community. You will be an alumnus for the rest of your life. After today, you cannot not be an alumnus. And if you don't like that, well, as I heard more than once in the Navy, you should have thought of that before you signed up. So let's review what you're getting into here. You're about to enjoy the benefits and the responsibilities of a new community. The name of this community is the Reed College Alumni Association, and your membership is both unavoidable and irreversible. What does this mean? First, being in this community means we look out for each other. Does that mean being friends? Again, thankfully, no. What it means is we look out for each other. We try to make good things happen for each other, and we help out when bad things happen. Second, being in this community also means looking out for the common good. In our case, that means guarding the reputation of our community and guarding the reputation of the institution, Reed College, that created our community. That means we can bicker among ourselves about our community and our college, but we don't take any grief off of outsiders talking about us. I'm counting on you for that. That might sound like a lot of work, but it's not. It is staying in touch, it is reaching out, and it is reaching back. It is connecting over a truly unique shared experience because only a Reedy can know another Reedy. So as a president of the Reed College Alumni Association Board of Directors, I congratulate you and I welcome you to my community. And I will see you on the other side. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Morning. I'm John Kroger. I'm the president of Reed College, and it gives me a great amount of pleasure and a deep amount of honor to be able to extend this morning the first official congratulations to the graduating class of 2015. I think for most of us, the term graduation requires no explanation. It's the term we use to denote the moment when someone receives a diploma or degree and finishes an educational program. But like a lot of features of our historical lives, the truth about graduation is much more complex. When the early modern universities began granting bachelor's and master's degrees, they looked for a term to describe the process of receiving an education. And they turned to alchemy to find such a term. The alchemists, you'll recall, believed that you could take base metal like lead and through a careful process of refinement turn it into a metal of value like gold. And the alchemists called that process of refining graduation. It was the process by which you would take something and slowly, carefully melt it, recombine it with other elements, and at the other end of the process, after great struggle and strife, you would produce gold. So when the universities searched for a term to describe the process that you've been through, they looked to the alchemists and they described it as a process of graduation. It was a metaphor, a conceit. The idea is that you arrived lumpish, base, valueless, leaden-minded, and then through the magic of Reed College, the magic which we all provide, you turn out at the other end to possess immense, priceless value. Well, the shame of the conceit, of course, is that alchemy doesn't work. And we can only hope that your process of personal alchemy here has been more successful than the process we borrowed from when we got the term graduation. I guess one way we can display a little bit of the value as a community we hope we have is by showing gratitude for those who helped us along the way to this moment. And so before I introduce our speaker this morning, I want to take a moment for all of us to thank some of the people who helped put us in the position where we all are today. I want to begin with the family members who are here today. For a lot of you, you have family members here. You have parents, grandparents, cousins, uncles, step-parents, people who have no blood relationship to you whatsoever but have become like family. Many of those people helped you apply to college. They helped you get the education that got you into Reed in the first place. They helped pay your tuition bills. So let's take a moment, if you would, for the graduating class to stand, and if you would, face your family members, and let's thank them for all the support they've given you over your Reed education. And parents, I know you're going to miss paying tuition. I did want to offer you another opportunity. You know, your graduates are now eligible to contribute to the Reed Alumni Fund, and the first couple of years they'll probably need some help out with that. So if you're missing your tuition payments, really feel free to give them a hand. I also want to thank the faculty. The faculty of Reed College works immensely hard. they work immensely hard to try to work with you to get the best education possible. They put immense hours of thought and care into their courses and their individual interactions and their thesis supervisions with you. Just for a moment, I'd ask my faculty colleagues to stand so we can all thank you for 4 or 5 years of hard work. We have 4 faculty members who, after very distinguished careers, are retiring this year. And I just want to take a moment to note their retirements. Mary Ellen McClellan, a very distinguished biologist, famed for her analytic rigor. Bob Kaplan, who, in addition to creating our fabulous Reed Science Outreach program, has been the leader of numerous frog research trips to Korea. Professor David Sachs, who is one of the nation's leading historians of early modern Europe. And the truly remarkable polymath and literary scholar Roger Porter. So collectively, these 4 faculty members have 148 years of teaching at Reed College, which is a remarkable figure. Very typically, Mary Ellen McClellan is mountain biking right now in the Grand Canyon. And David Sachs, no surprise, is at Cambridge University doing research. But Bob and Roger are here today, and I'd ask the 2 of them to stand so we can thank you for many great years of service to Reed. Finally, I want to thank our staff at Reed College. Through 4 long years, or perhaps 5 long years, or in some cases 6 long years, those staff members have worked really hard. They've done everything from supervise your library, to fix your computer, to staffing your labs, mowing our lawns. If you live in Cross Canyon dorms, they've tried to remove the mold. I would love for the staff members who are present just to stand up, raise your hands, and let us thank you for all your great work. So every year, the graduating class chooses its own commencement speaker, and the choice says something very powerful and meaningful about the values of the class that is leaving. The choice this year, I think, reflects this class's great idealism, their very deep commitment to equality, their commitment to respect for human dignity, and their belief in social justice. Our graduation speaker today is an iconic figure in Portland and in Oregon. As a recent graduate in the 1970s, armed with her psychology degree from Reed College. Psych majors, you can applaud yourselves. She was very active in creating what was then a very new movement, the movement for gay rights and lesbian rights here in Oregon. She has supervised diversity efforts in both the city of Portland and in the state of Oregon. She's one of the primary drafters of Portland's civil rights laws. She has been a distinguished political actor for decades, helping to fight for equality and to combat discrimination in politics and in law. She is someone who has proved that the life of the mind can not only be a life in the ivory tower, but a life of great civic and social engagement. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me really great pleasure to introduce our graduate speaker today from the class of 1974, Kathleen Sadat.
Wow. First to the students, thank you. Thank you for your invitation. I'm humbled by it, I'm honored by it, and I truly appreciate when somebody notices that I did something at all. Thank you, President Kroger, Reed faculty and staff, friends, family, lovers, and other supporters of the Reed College graduates of the class of 2015 who have come to join this celebration. I want to acknowledge just a few people who helped me be here today, and I know if I did the whole list, it would take, probably the rest of the week, but I'm just going to name a few people. My partner, Carol Mason, my friend Oz Coughlin, unable to be here today. She's a poet, and she's been my friend since 3rd grade, and we graduated from Reed together in 1974. My friend Richard Hopkins, who was here at Reed in the 50s. I want to thank 2 faculty that have passed on, Carol Creedon, Senior Thesis Advisor, Les Squire, Mentor and Guide. I thank Alan Nuringer from the Psychology Department, who let me know early on that I could survive Reed because of his support. My brother, sister, grandchildren, family, and dear, dear friends. I want to finally mention 2 other Reed graduates, both of whom live in Portland, and for 4 decades have shared their knowledge, skills, and love to help improve the lives of children and young people in Portland and across our country. Ron Herndon, class of 70, Joyce Harris, who is with us today, class of 1973. After I said yes to the invitation to speak, I got panicky immediately. My first thought is, I have agreed to make a public presentation and will receive a grade based on my performance over the last 4 decades, and I have no idea what the criteria are. My second thought, I have been called to defend my senior thesis on living. Between that invitation and now, I've had a variation on a recurring dreams that many of us have as students. You know, the one where you dream you overslept and you missed your finals? Well, you got it. 41 years after graduation, I dreamt I overslept and completely missed this ceremony. The hard part of getting ready for today was to try to extract insights, experiences, and lessons from my 3 years at Reed and my 74 years of living. My job was to condense them and be able to deliver the results today in a 12-minute presentation, and I will do my best. Hold on to your hats. As my starting point, I chose the last sentence in the Reed College mission statement posted on the web. It reads, "The goal of the Reed education is that students learn and demonstrate rigor and independence in their habits of thought, inquiry, and expression." Reading this, I knew immediately what I wanted to say today, what I wanted to say to the class of 2015. I want you to consider how it is you will add to that last line and demonstrate another aspect of yourselves, your humanity. As privileged recipients of a Reed College education, how will you use the gift of education, what you know about art, science, history, music, literature, and the other subjects you have studied here? How will you use those to make a difference in our world? Now, you worked hard to graduate. I know that because I worked hard too. Your graduation is not a gift, it is a reward. The true gift was the opportunity for you to come here and have the chance to succeed. That is the gift. I encourage you to use the gift and the reward to join with others to change things that are destructive to people, animals, plants, and the planet. I want to talk a little bit about myself. I got to this stage through a long process. I was born a Negro girl. I'm not African American in 1940, I'm Negro. In a time of racial bias and bigotry enforced by Jim Crow laws, in a time of unaddressed gender bias and sexual restriction. I rode the backs of buses in Tennessee. I went to segregated schools. They were segregated by law, mandated to be segregated. One school I attended was Charles H. Sumner High School in St. Louis, Missouri. Now, that was named for a Massachusetts senator who fought for civil rights for freedmen right after the Civil War. I lived in Chicago when 14-year-old Emmett Till supposedly whistled at a white woman and was murdered by white men in Mississippi. I attended a historically black college, Lincoln University in Jefferson City, Missouri, the one my grandfather, parents, uncles, and aunts attended. During the 60s, I marched in St. Louis, but I did not have the courage to go south. It took me a while to understand all of what was happening there. I'm going to skip 10 years. At 30 years old, I moved to Portland, and I enrolled in Reed College at 31 years old. What an eye-opener. I knew very little about an education focused on thinking critically and systemically. I was not familiar with instruction that encouraged me to indulge in creative thinking and writing. I had never been in a classroom where students discussed with one another and at length the substance and meaning of what we read. I was not used to writing. I was not used to people that did not say hello, but dropped their eyes when we passed one another. Being at Reed in the 70s let me know that it was an extremely long way from Charles Sumner High School in St. Louis to Reed College in Portland, Oregon. It is so much further than the 2,046 miles you can trace on a map. We know that as Reed graduates, we are privileged. As Reed graduates, we have knowledge, skills, and abilities that many, many others do not have, such as we know how to find out what we need to know in order to solve abstract problems. We have confidence in our intellectual abilities. We have skills in analyzing and deconstructing ideas, systems, and methods. We have skills in setting up dichotomies, and to some degree, the ability to argue both sides. We have increased social status, and we have opportunities to create and contribute to the larger society. These are things the world needs to do its work. But the work of the world needs much more, and you have much more to give. With that in mind, here is your assignment for the next 40 years. Use what you have learned at Reed to help move and change the world for the better. I know at least 20 of you thought, define better. Okay. I did go to school. I will take this opportunity to describe the utopian version of how that better world might look. Its operating values are equity, caring, and opportunity for everyone. People will be fed, warm, and dry. They will earn living wages and be free of the threat of needless death from pesticides, curable illnesses, or the police who have sworn to protect and serve them. Children will thrive because they will get what they need to grow into adults that are allowed to meaningfully contribute. Our air will be clean and breathable, our water clean and drinkable, the planet will be green with trees, and the earth and the polar bears will breathe a sigh of relief. In that utopia, aspects of our humanness, including but not limited to race, religion, gender, ethnicity, sexuality, sexual expression, age, or ability, will never again be used to discriminate against, humiliate, or harm anyone. You are free to choose any part of that vision and start to work on it. As you work, you'll be called to listen more than talk, to reevaluate things you thought you knew for sure. At some time, you may be surprised by language that sounds like English, except words you used to know the meaning of no longer mean what they used to mean. You must learn the new language. You must look for places where humanity will be served by redesigning or deconstructing structures that harm people. And you must help to create new structures. It's easier to tear it down than it is to build it back up. You have the skills to help build the new structures and make sure that people are included in the planning who are affected by what you do. The hardest part of the work will be to bring change the world behaviors in line with your change the world ideas. That takes work. That takes watching yourself behave. That takes compassion, and that takes you forgiving yourself for when you mess up. And you will. Our world is not a sequence of dichotomies strung together by arguments. Critique is not intelligence. The ability to deconstruct is not creativity. To improve the world, one must do more than live abstractly. You must leap bravely into that constantly shifting amalgam of human need and aspiration, bringing knowledge, skills, and intentional living to help heal our world. You will be required to keep learning for the rest of your life. You may find joy in realizing that almost every experience, every interaction and conversation presents an opportunity to learn. If you choose to carry out this assignment, make sure you use the words that underpin those actions that help push the world to a healthier place. Words such as courage, forgiveness, integrity, honesty, honor, truth, kindness, justice, compassion, empathy, and love. In the last stanza of her poem, To Be of Use, Marge Piercy had this to say about the work of the world. The work of the world is common as mud. Botched, it smears the hands, crumbles to dust. But the thing worth doing well done has a shape that satisfies, clean and evident. Greek amphoras for wine or oil, Hopi vases that held corn, are put in museums, but you know they were made to be used. The pitcher cries for water to carry, and a person for work that is real. I have traveled much further than 2,046 miles, much longer than 41 years, to greet you, to congratulate you, to honor you. You're wonderful, you're awesome, you're brilliant, you're talented, you're bright, you're beautiful. You are our joy, you are our hope. I salute you, I applaud you. You the Reed College graduating class of 2015. Thank you.
Will the candidates of the Division of the Arts please rise? And will someone come please fix our microphone? Matt, why don't you come share my mic? Oh, Aki.
Mr. President, I present for the degree of Bachelor of Arts the candidates both present and in absentia of the Division of the Arts.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of Reed College, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon the students of this division the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
Marissa Rose Barone. Willamay Ensign Bowling. Hannah June Che. Kansi King Sin Chu. Eli Jason Copeland. Annika Cara DeBont. Christopher Neil Falcone. Megan Kathleen Finley. Melissa Beth Fisher. Nora Eurydice Fisher Campbell. Cowrie Hannah Frieda. Vita Haas. Kira Wei-Shin Jacobson. Catherine Ann Jarvinen. Andrew Jackson Johnson. Marissa Joelle Canay. Anna Laura Castama. Tiffany Laney. Claire Spangler Lewis. Michael William Mandeville. Georgia Marie Janu Miller. Bronwyn Amalia Murray Bozeman. Ian Wilson Nichols. Dwayne Bernard Opaisa Jr. Grace Rittenberg. Harrison Taylor Salton. Amy Caroline Stewart. Colin Holt Trevor. Genevieve Celeste Ward. Austin Camille Weimuller. Samuel Enzo Yeros. Will the graduates please be seated? Will the candidates of the Division of History and Social Sciences please rise?
Mr. President, I present for the degree of Bachelor of Arts the candidates, both present and in absentia, of the Division of History and Social Sciences.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of Reed College and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon the students of this division the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
Kai Ashante Ade. Mariuxi Andrade. Rachel Catherine Apone. Noah Carl Heinemann Atchison. Sarah Bachmanyar. Lillian Charlotte Breidenbach. Gretchen Elizabeth Bierman. Maya Elizabeth Campbell. Jacob Anthony Cascio. Elisa Sibbles. Kelly Ann Collins. Salish Jordan Davis. Logan Thomas Donahue. Lauren Kinue Ferris. Rebecca Ann Foreman. Hannah Frischberg. Sita Diane Getchis. William Alexander Grimshaw. Luke Charles Hackenberg. Galina Valentinova Hajikova. Megan Ariella Harris. Mary Carolyn Hepburn. Edwin Papa Kweku Mensah. Mary Michael Howard. Lucas Benjamin Inn. Cleo A.W. Isaacson. Daniel Disregard Kallick. April Inez Kaplowitz. Zoe Baird Kuntz. Darcy Lee Kovacs. Montgomery Douglas LaSalle Hill. James William LaBelle. Annika Marie Ledlow. Taylor Magdalena Legrand. Paige Serene Leishman. Jacob Bailey Lovell. Mary Elizabeth Lubbers. Anna Ma. Michaela Marie McNally. Erica Rose Marinowski. Nicole Albert Marino. Alexander Charles McRacken. Dylan Schlosser McKenna. Paul Joseph Messick. Shabab Ahmed Mirza. Matthew Alfred Olson. Eleanor Shepley Parmentier. Patrick James Peterson. Robin Elizabeth Popp. Eli Gavin Rao. Alexander Thomas Recinos. Anne-Marie Gueco Reyes. Joanna Wilson Rothschild. William Andrew Schmid. Nicole Lauren Shabazian. Daniel Spielberger. Cole Dallas Sprague. Nicholas Stephen Upshaw. Christopher Samuel Weber. Austin Shane Weisgrau. Helene Elizabeth Wiersbicki. Emma Justine Williams Barron. Amelia Frida Rackner Wolf. John Basil Young. Stella Michelle Louise Ziegler. Daniel Ray Zuniga. Will the graduates please be seated? Will the candidates of the Division of Literature and Languages please rise?
Mr. President, I present for the degree of Bachelor of Arts the candidates both present and in absentia of the Division of Literature and Languages.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of Reed College and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon the students of this division the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
Bell Kingston Ackroyd. Margaret Marie Black. Alexandra Rachel Boss. Nicholas Michael Brancaccio. Ashley Rachel Mascoli Brandt. Keegan Luke Burns. In absentia. Marilyn Sarah Carlin. Fedora Anemone Copley. Alexandra Mackenzie Corey. Amanda Rose Dempsey. Benjamin Lee DeYoung. Patrick Hoff Duffy. Nick Embry. Evan Ellis Filkins. Zachary Volson Garris. Bailey Leandra Georges. Della Green. Joan Golden. Sophia Rosita Helverson. Sinclair Hong. Victoria Sophie James. Danielle Morgan Junkel. Damian Ben Lee. Natasha Elise Lelchuk. Antonio C. Marin. Joseph Daniel McMahon. Brian Mershawn McPherson. Owen Maurice Mee. Susanna Mizrahi. Laura Angela Moser. Anna Celise Perling. Lael Kira Pollock. Madeline Brown Reese. Elise Catherine Ringo. Samuel McLean Sexton. Sarah Dolores Shelton. Jacob Kraus Strickland. Zoe S. Tambling. Jack Walter Taylor. Kevin Tompkins de Garcia. Bryn Tran. Anna Catherine Veldkamp. Alexandra Claire Wood. Will the graduates please be seated? Will the candidates of the Division of Mathematics and Natural Sciences please rise?
Mr. President, I present for the degree Bachelor of Arts the candidates, both present and in absentia, of the Division of Mathematics and the Natural Sciences.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of Reed College and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon the students of this division the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
Taras Abulfati. Sandesh Mohan Adhikari. Alejandro Anasal. Mark James Martinez Angeles. Melissa Yokoe Ashbaugh. Christina Lord Barrett. Conrad James Berry. Andrew Richard Blunt. Reed Pearl Bondurant. Madeline Virginia Brandt. Alexandra Kate Bray. Allison Elizabeth Bryant. Robin Alexis Byron. Margaret Elaine Cheney. Hannah Laurel Youngsun Choi. J. Randall Pruitt Collins. Miguel Bonmati Connor. Matthew Putnam Durant. Alexander Zach Emmerman. Megan Ann Flood. Jackson Kenny Flowers. Rachel Julia Fox. Lisa Frew. Sean Geller. Jonathan Graham Gearhart. Drew Scott Gingrich. Susanna Elizabeth Glickman. Varchas Gopalaswamy. Elizabeth Simpson Grace. John Stewart Green. Guo Yudan. Catherine Hunter Halloran. Shanae Alana Harriet. Galen Samuel Harrison. Joel Elias Hawkins. Ivy Ellen Hellickson. Daniel Isaac Herman. Emmeline Sophie Hill and friend. Wilson Hunter Horner. Nicholas Price Irvin. Christina Snyder Johnson. Jolie Deva Kaner. Hyungu Kang. Nima A. Kashani. Justin Eric Katz. Natalie Irene Kean. Devin James Kessley. Agnes Kim. Maxwell Thomas Peter Koenig. Jacob Benjamin Kraus. Jacob Edward Luton. Alexandra Bryn Mariani. Keita Sachi Martin. Damon Fletcher Melton. Jacob Lee Menick. Lukas Morik. Eve Madeline Moser. M. Kai Nalapinski. Jenny Lynn Marie Seaton Nelson. Ha Vet Nguyen. Anna Elizabeth Nuxall. Mustafa Stefan Oker. Joseph Fleck Osborne. Rachel Genevieve Otto. Ross Charles Peterson. Richard Harvey Posert. Carl John Proper. James Emiliano Reed. Robert Joseph Rennie. Sarah Jennifer Resnick. Jacob Merritt Robertson. Theodore Joseph Sanjanito. Christine Rose Schmidt. Julia Lucille Selker. Faru Ali Senan. Nikolai Brown Smirno. Michael Jun Song. Audrey Ellen Spaeth. Jason Swinderman. Jonathan Harrison Tamset. Assis Tapa. Vanya Wang. Jules Bailey Weinstein. Neil Dawson Wu. Christopher David Yan.
Can I just take this break to say, you guys were an amazing class.
Will the graduates please be seated? Will the candidates of the Division of Philosophy, Religion, Psychology, and Linguistics please rise?
Mr. President, I present for the degree of Bachelor of Arts the candidates both present and in absentia from the Division of Philosophy, Religion, Psychology, and Linguistics.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of Reed College, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon the students of this division the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
Stella Breeze Baker. Phoebe Elizabeth Bauer. Peter Baudouin Beach. Dylan Brooks Bolus. Timothy Hall Brando. Emma Taylor Brockway. Amanda Elizabeth Carnegie. Kendra D. Chalkley. Gabriella Sophia Cronus. Elia Cohen. Morel Jacob Cohen. Elizabeth Louise Chrisman. Frida Cruz. Orion Jefferson Evans. Maren Fichter. Maya Nicole Frodeman. Alessandra Jade Geffen. David Christian Grovik Rawenzon. Samuel Leone Gus. Wyatt Rocco Heidenfelder. Caitlin Hudson Hofflin. Meredith Joanna Horrell. Karina Constance Jackson. Molly Louise Jackson Nielsen. Angeline Zinhui Ku. Marisol Carmela Laufer. Molly Kathleen Lecomte. Ellie Lisitsa. Sienna Monaghan Lyon. Heather Shauna McFarlane. Teresa Machiko Maita Kepler. Yevgeny Vasilyevich Milgai. John Henry Mills. Chloe Beth Moctezuma Bender. Ileana Morales. Benjamin Kyler Morris. Orestis Costa Papaioannou. Bryce Thomas Pontieri. Nicole Yinghua Sherm. Helen Louisa Cook C. Joaquin Andres Selva. Lena Marie Shadrach. Peter Thorne Smith. Zachary August Stout. Bianca Angeletta Valcarci. Molly Rebecca Waggett. Will the graduates please be seated? Will the candidates who have completed interdisciplinary majors please rise?
Mr. President. Mr. President, I present for the degree of Bachelor of Arts the candidates, both present and in absentia, who have completed interdisciplinary majors.
Emily Craig Agan.
Matt, I hate to interrupt this, but if we don't, Nora tells me that if we don't officially defer the degrees, everyone will have to go through 4 more years.
Well, we wouldn't want that, would we?
And so, upon the recommendation of the faculty of Reed College, and we're not joking, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon the students of this division, those who are completing disciplinary majors, the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
Currently upon the stage, Emily Craig Agan. Leah Michelle Artinian. Su Yun Bang. Katrina Elizabeth Bastian. Isabel Kea Elliott Bradbury. Claire Diane Brumbaugh Smith. Megan Lee Comer. Sophia Germaine Dunn Walker. Ama Orphelia Karen Elogne. Adriana Taline Escobedo Land. Christian Joseph Grolty. Kieran Deckard Hanrahan. Marissa Jane Hazel. G. Grant Luman. Riley Ward McMath. Rennie Savannah Myers. Elizabeth Ann Pekarskaya. Helena Danielle Pennington. Sasha Peters. Katharina Laura Schweiger. Benjamin Adam Steele. Tamara Rebecca Torres Cole. Will the graduates please be seated? Will the candidate for the degree Master of Arts in Liberal Studies please rise?
Mr. President, I present for the degree of Masters of Arts in Liberal Studies, the candidates both present and in absentia.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of Reed College and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon these candidates, and this particular candidate, the degree of Master of Arts with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
Gwendolyn Rector Heron. Will the graduate please be seated?
Woo, very nice.
I now invite your applause for the class of 2015.
you.